Are you feeling unfulfilled? Do you feel like you're just drifting through life? In this video, I'll be asking you 4 very powerful questions that will help you uncover your purpose in life. Hi everyone, it's Will from Average to Epic. Welcome back to another video. This channel is all about helping you reach your full potential so you can create a life that you absolutely love. If you like the video, of course, give it a like and do click subscribe below for weekly videos like this one. You've got to find your purpose. You've got to find your passion. These are buzzwords that all of us seem to hear these days. However, a lot of us are stuck in dead-end jobs that we're not fulfilled in, relationships maybe that we're not happy with, and we just seem to be kind of coasting through life. So where you are now to finding your purpose, finding your passion, might seem very, very far away. This video is really to help you to try to unlock that. All of us, I believe, have a purpose, we have passions, we have things that we love to be doing, but a lot of us aren't doing that. So this video, I will be showing you 4 very powerful questions that you can ask yourself that will help you really dig deep and uncover what your purpose and what your passions are. So grab some paper, because you will have to be writing down some answers to these, and also stick around until the end of the video as I will be showing 2 very powerful books that you can read as well to help you really discover your purpose in life. Number 1 is, what do you always think about, or what do you always talk about? Now this is a very, very good question to ask, because very often we know what we're passionate about. We know what our purpose is, but we just get covered with expectations. Other people's expectations. Our parents think we should do something. Our teachers think we should do something. Our friends think we should do something. Society tells us that we have to do this or we have to do that. So very often this gets covered, but it's still there. What are you always thinking about? What are you daydreaming about? Are you thinking about traveling the world? Are you thinking about having your own business, about having a charity, about playing music all day, about writing, about creating beautiful art, cooking, whatever it might be? You're probably always thinking about it, or you're always talking about it to people. So this is also a massive sign. For example, if I'm talking to people and they're talking about football or sports, I'm not that interested. The second they talk about maybe travel, boom, I'll talk for hours. Well, the second they talk about, oh, I'm a bit stuck, I'm not sure what to do with my future, can you help me with my CV, for example, or get a new job? Boom, I'm there. Okay, massive, massive indication. So think back to your life. What do you always think about and what do you always talk about? Question number 2 is, what did you want to do as a child? This is actually a really interesting question, because if you ask someone as an adult, what do they want to do? Normally by this stage, of course, you're focused on the money. You're focused on career progression. You're focused on your CV. You're focused on all these different things that kind of take the question away from what you actually want to do. Okay? As a child, they're not thinking about, at 5 years old, you're not thinking about, oh, is this going to look good on my CV 25 years from now? Yeah, oh, is this going to be good career progression? You focus on what makes you happy. That's the key here. What makes you happy? So as a child, for example, I always wanted to be a pilot. So now I'm an adult, actually looking at what that would entail. It wasn't something that I did want to do. Sitting in a sardine can for 12 hours isn't what I wanted to do. However, what I loved was the idea of travel, because to me, getting on an aeroplane symbolises adventure, it symbolises travel, you're getting away, you're meeting new people, you're doing new things. So that's a big telltale sign that that is one of my passions. That is one of my purposes in life, to travel, to see the world, to have adventure. Okay, and that manifested as being a pilot. So super, super important question. What did you want to be when you were a kid? Number 3 is, if money was no object at all, what would you be doing? This is a fantastic question, because all of us tend to be governed by money, right? So, I need money, I need to pay the bills. So we tend to do things we don't necessarily would be doing So I don't think anyone would really choose to sit in an office 9 to 5 staring at spreadsheets and, all that sort of stuff, right? But we do it for the money. Take that out of the equation. You could do whatever you want to do, anything. What would that be? So this really gets to the core of what it is you want to be doing. Okay, so you need to take money out of the equation. This can really open up things for you. And question number 4 is, if I only had 1 year left to live, what would I do? This is a fantastic question because firstly, what it does is it gives us urgency. So most of us, particularly when we're young, we act as if we have the rest of our lives to do things and it's no big deal. Oh, I'll do it next week. I'll do it next year. No big deal, right? What this does is it gives you a sense of urgency that is a key trait amongst the world's most successful and richest people. They're not waiting until next week to do something. They're not waiting until next year. They're not waiting till they feel like it. They do it now. Urgency. They're jumping out of bed in the morning. They've got to do it now or it might never happen. Okay? So you've got to have a sense of urgency. But secondly, what it does is it reframes things. So imagine now you're sitting in a job that you hate, you're dragging yourself to work, you don't want to be there, and then suddenly the doctor turns around, you've got a terminal illness, and you've only got 1 year to live. Would you really sit there for the next year in a job that you hated, doing things that you didn't like? Of course not. For that remaining year, you would be doing things that you absolutely loved. So this is a fantastic question again that starts to get to the core of why you're here and what you're passionate about and what you actually want to be doing with your life. Okay, so now to the bonus content, 2 books that will help you to find your purpose. So number 1 is a book by Simon Sinek that's called Start With Why, and then he does have a follow-on book called Find Your Why. I found this super powerful because most of us, we focus on the what. So what do you want? Oh, I want to be a millionaire. How? How are you going to get there? The only issue with this is we're not focused on why. Why are we doing something? So there's so many people out there who are rich, who have money, but they're not fulfilled. They're not satisfied. So this book really starts to get to the core of why do you do things? Why do you get up in the morning? Why do you go to work? Why do you do what you do? So, fantastic book. Down in the description, I will leave a link for you as well, so you can go through and buy it through that link if you like. Do check it out. And book number 2 is called The Values Factor by Dr. John Dimartini. Super, super powerful book. Probably one of the most valuable books that I've ever read when it's come to discovering my passions and my purpose. What this book allows you to do is to discover your top 5 values in order, so from the most important going down. And what you can then do is you can align your goals and what you want to do with your life around your top 5 values. So you limit the things that you don't want to be doing, the things that don't light you up, and you maximize the things you do want to be doing, the things that you value most in life. And that can literally change your life as it has changed my life. Again, the description and the link is in the subject below. Do check it out. Okay, so just to quickly summarize for you, those were the 4 questions that you can ask yourself now to uncover your purpose in life. Question number 1, what do you always think about or talk about to other people? Super powerful question. Number 2 is, what did you want to do when you were a child? Number 3, if money was no object whatsoever, what would you do for the rest of your life? And question number 4 is, if you only had 1 year left to live, what would you do? Okay guys, that's it for me. Do hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, do give it a like if you did. Do click subscribe below, and of course leave a comment as well. Which question really resonated with you the most? So do hope you're well, take care, and I will of course see you in the next video. Bye bye.